Alright, welcome back to the Channel Collective. We're gonna go ahead and get the next message for the next time. These will be the messages for the week of the 7th through the 14th. Okay, so let me see. We're gonna build a message. So let's see, collective. I'm gonna start with a little bit out here, a little bit out of here. So something be significant about a Cancer, okay, and something they did out of anger. Someone could be drowning in their tears, or just very emotional. Okay. Yeah, maybe a Cancer was being made aware not to trust somebody. They could have been doing just something out of anger. And it looked like somebody trusted the wrong person. I see stage meeting, but let's continue, collective. So whatever sign comes out, this will be your message for the week of the 7th through the 14th. Use your discernment, allow your intuition to receive whatever message Spirit has for you guys. On the 14th, there is a new moon in Pisces. So we have mom keeping a secret, investigation. I'll take both of them. So something definitely is being looked into. Or someone's mom is being looked into. Yeah, real kind of secrecy. Something's all about secrets here. Something be significant about a Virgo female. Wow, somebody's parents. Okay. Because we got dad keeping a secret. So something about somebody's mom and dad is being looked into. There's something here that somebody's mom did in secrecy. I don't know if they're keeping a secret from the dad or it's something that two parents are involved in. I don't know what this is, collective. Y'all see it though. Wow. So let's see. And we have Leos coming out. So Leos, something to be significant about your parents. Now, I can say this for some of you guys, Leos. With dad coming out separately like that, be mindful if something deals with your mom, okay, and another sibling's dad. Okay, but something definitely insignificant about somebody's parents. Now, this may not be your actual parents as well, Leos. This could be somebody else's parents. But somebody's parents, like both parents, are under investigation. And something is being looked into with a very close eye, close eye view. With that magnifying glass around one eye. Like somebody's looking into something very closely. Or going back over something very closely. Or going through something very closely. And something to deal with that as well with like the magnifying glass being around one eye. Something can be like, how do you say this? I'm getting revised, but it's not. It's like something that's already been done. And then somebody going back over it. Okay, or something can also be being reopened. Okay. Now, since it is a new moon in Pisces, I will be using the Moonology deck for the readings. And we have coming out a time for healing. There's something, somebody could be finding something out about their own parents. Something around this new moon can be just at a time for healing for somebody. We got bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. So, wow. I don't know if your parents was keeping a secret from you, but this feels like family, so it just feels like be mindful of like siblings, like with different dads or different moms. Okay, Leos, because this definitely feels like this is about your parents or somebody's parents. Somebody's parents are definitely being investigated. Something's definitely being looked into. Here, bottom of the deck, we got Aries. And I'm noticing this, if I look at this way, be mindful like your left eye jumping. But if I line this up rightfully, be mindful when your right eye is jumping. And I'll be telling y'all that too, like when I say certain stuff, like one of my eyes will jump. Okay, so be mindful of just that, how significant that is, because I do feel personally that my eyes are definitely a part of my gift. But something deals with like somebody's left eye jumping or when somebody's right eye jumps. And mainly it's usually my right doing the messages. But it's been a couple of messages that I've been doing lately that heavy on the left eye jumping. Or both of their parents is being looked into. Yeah, we got sacrifice coming out. So it's like two parents that could have tried to sacrifice their child. Yeah, we got sexual assault in the reverse. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all what came to me when I said oh no. Because this is like somebody's mom selling them to their dad. And somebody's mom made a very toxic choice. So if that's the case, it could be somebody's biological dad, but be mindful of an absent parent that came in at a certain time. I can't say this, I know we saw Aquarius, so that's the 11th sign. And I mentioned Cancer, that's the 4th sign. So if something didn't happen when somebody was 4, something to be significant about when you guys were like 11, okay? But it looks like something was dealing with like a parent that was absent. Like be mindful, like we had all this before we even got the dad. So for some point of somebody's life, when they look back, look deeper into something dealt with a significant time that somebody's dad actually came into the picture. Okay. And something that deals with sexual assault is giving the energy like somebody sold somebody. So somebody may need to look deeper into a situation. Now, everybody not going to resonate with this, but if somebody was like molested, okay, by their father, something is connected to their mother. And why something happened the way it happened in the first place. If something was a sacrifice. You know what's crazy is I was watching a Madea movie yesterday. What is it called? It's where it's the one where they was getting married. So y'all know they had Maya Angelou in there, and she did her poem. I love Maya Angelou. Cicely Tyson, and they was talking about just that. I can't remember the older lady name, but it was like a family reunion. So maybe it's Medea's family reunion. Because that's what the whole movie was around. It was like they hadn't had a family reunion in 5 years. Ooh, Leo, 5 on your card. And that is accurate information. Go watch the movie. They hadn't had a family reunion in 5 years, right? But it's a conversation that those sisters had in the room. It was a scene where the sister had left her husband and she went to her sister's house, which her sister was staying with Madea. And they were in a room and their mom showed up. And the sister and the mom got to arguing. And it's something that the other sister never knew. So the one sister put her mom on blast. Her mom tried to hurry up and leave out the room and make it seem like the sister was telling lies and that she didn't want to sit around and hear them. But no, she wound up stepping in front of the door and like, no, you're going to hear me. And she told her about a time when the mom was financially in a bind and the dad at the time, whoever she was with, I don't know which one of their fathers she was with at the time. I think she was with the other sister's father at that time. And she had, apparently he wanted to have sex with the other daughter. So apparently when it came to a situation when the mom couldn't afford to do things on her own and she didn't want him to leave her, the sister said that she just heard her mom yelling, okay, I'll do it. She went and put her daughter in the tub, got her dressed up, put makeup on her, perfume, and she let the man come in and rape her daughter. And the sister never knew that the whole time. This feels significant to why I saw that movie just yesterday, and then this is giving me that same feeling like somebody's mom did something in secrecy. that could have led to somebody almost being sexually assaulted. So that's why I mentioned molestation. Because molestation is like just being touched inappropriately in your sexual body parts. Sexual assault is when you go to different levels. Okay? But yeah, this kind of feels like that. Yeah, there's a situation that has been being manipulated around somebody's, I don't want to say just childhood, it feels like somebody's life. But their parents are being looked into for something. Somebody's parents is very significant here. I don't know if somebody's parents be, what signs do we see? Aquarius, Cancer, and Aries. So be mindful now that with that drowning in their tears and being mad, be mindful if it's just that somebody's angry about something, and it don't have to be something that they did out of anger. It could be just what somebody could have did out of anger. They could have just communicated something that you may not even have known somebody was even, that they experienced. So with the drowning in somebody's tears, it's like something has been being suppressed long, okay? And when somebody finally says it, it's possibly just that out of anger. But it feels like behind the scenes they have been dealing with it, and it's really been affecting them emotionally. Yeah, we got coming out, you're right, follow your intuition. Said that somebody may want to go watch that Madea movie. That conversation is possibly very significant for somebody here. Okay, we got this is a twin flame / soulmate connection at the bottom of the deck. And somebody definitely tried to sell their child. It's just ridiculous. Mother and the father both together, so they like something deals with both parents being under investigation. Yeah, I saw both of these and then instantly it came to me what energy came out in the reverse, because something deals with the energy that was put out in the past, and for some of y'all it's going to push you towards success. Okay, because I feel like something deals with the energy that was put out in the past. Whatever somebody put out in the past, or somebody could have did this with this fire in there. Something to be significant about 2 fire signs. But I feel like you guys are moving towards success. Some of you guys, if this has happened to you, I can say this. Something could have affected your love life. Because it feels like that's what somebody needed to heal from. But just because they don't know a deeper truth, somebody just know they probably could have been just that sexually assaulted. Some of y'all, somebody needs to communicate something to you. So be mindful if somebody's body language is trying to make you aware that they cool in front of you, but behind the doors or behind the scenes, somebody's like drowning in their emotions because they it's something they haven't told you. Okay. And then others, you guys, I feel like if somebody was like molested or something didn't go all the way through as it was supposed to be manipulated to be, the way somebody was manipulating something to be, or somebody's been manipulating the truth around what really happened here, it goes back to somebody who sacrificed their own child to what it feels like is a predator. And for some of y'all with all this awareness, it's like somebody's own mom could have been aware of something about their child's father. They just didn't say nothing, or they just, I don't know. Because this ain't your original selling like this, and it ain't no such thing as no original selling. I don't think none of it's okay. But it's just like when it's sacrificing, it's like usually you hear about it in the sense of death. This is somebody who actually sold their child for like sexual purposes to like a predator. So somebody who was probably seeking sexual favors from. We're gonna continue because, like I said, some of y'all you moving towards success. I just feel like at this point somebody just needs to heal from something, and there's something deeper that happened in their past that'll help somebody fully understand why something happened to them in the first place. And then others, you guys know it's a mom and a dad being investigated for something that really happened to a child because somebody actually sacrificed their own child for success. Or with this 2 fire, it could be the fact that somebody did one thing in the past, sold somebody, and then at some other point somebody really tried to sacrifice somebody. That's what I meant when I said like this is not your original sacrifice. Like most of your original sacrifices deal with people trying to take people's life. But this feels like somebody sold somebody to a sexual predator. And possibly at some other point in life, somebody else tried to sacrifice their whole life. Like it's crazy, but it didn't start off like originally from somebody actually wanting somebody to like lose their life. It started off with somebody trying to sell somebody for sexual favors to a predator. Now you do have 17 on this card, 34 on this card, so that's 8 and that's 7. So something to be sent about 78 or 87. Some of y'all be mindful. There is somebody that could be 17. There could be somebody that's almost, they could be 34, but it's still somebody you guys may need to actually check on. Like I said, somebody may just say something out of anger. Because behind the scenes, somebody's drowning in their tears. Like somebody's highly emotional when they off to themselves. But this could be somebody that comes off to society probably aggressive or angry, but at the same time, I don't feel like that. I just feel like in society, somebody looks one way, comes off one way, and behind the scenes, something is like eating somebody up. It don't feel like a bad thing, though. It just feels like something that somebody knows, they're aware of. We got between both worlds. So be mindful of somebody playing both sides, but also just be mindful of somebody that's just that. They want to move forward, but it's something that happened in their past that they're lacking some type of awareness on. Okay, that they may have just that with thinker in the reverse, never even thought was connected to why something happened in the first place. Somebody's mom is definitely very secretive. Their dad is probably too. Yeah, we got change in the wind. Yeah, change in the wind. Be mindful if somebody's 12. Something to do with somebody's parents. I said that these could be ages though. Some could be significant when somebody was 8, somebody was 7. I mentioned Cancer, that's 4. Leo's, you guys 5. 11, Aquarius, and now you got 12. And I'm telling you, somebody's father was somebody's sugar daddy. And that's what got me in that movie, because it's like the moment that the mother realized that the father was no longer like attracted to her sexually, she offered her own daughter up. And I don't even think she offered. I think that's who he offered himself to. She just finally gave in, because it was all about somebody being her sugar daddy. It was all about what he did and gave to her financially. And she kept saying it, I wasn't going to let you mess that up for me. And I'm just looking at this movie like, I can't believe this. Like, and I've seen that movie so many different times, but it's just crazy that when my daughter clicked on it, because I told her to find a movie for movie night when we do our little movie nights on Friday. And it was a movie she chose, and part of me was like, it's kind of inappropriate. But then when it started, the scene with the girl, and she took in that foster child, so something to do with somebody who was a foster child too. I mean, that wasn't the person connected to the situation, but just be mindful, because I'm just mentioning the significance of things that happened in that movie. Because there was a girl that Madea took in, and she was a foster child. And I told you, somebody's definitely drowning in their emotions. And something to deal with some type of contract. It's just a contract, just that, energetically. That somebody actually sold somebody. The different child at that. And so something deals with the different child. So somebody was unique. They was different. And then we got surprised by my strength. So I feel like for some of you guys, if this actually resonates with something that happened to you, somebody definitely is surprised by your strength. Because you're still standing after what I feel like is a situation that some of y'all now are starting to feel like several people knew about. Nobody said anything. As we keep seeing too many different indications of somebody emotional. We just saw the feeling worthless card. We saw the drowning in their tears. Okay, if anything else come out, it's just more of a confirmation. But I feel like it's every time we see a card that deals with somebody being in an emotional state, it's to me significant to another connection that may have come aware or become aware of something, or was a part of it. Because like I said, at some point, something was just about sexual favors. Somebody's mom sold them to their dad for sexual favors. But at some point, somebody else came in and tried to sacrifice somebody. And then others of you guys know this is just a mom and a dad who tried to sacrifice their child. And then we got self-absorbed. So somebody's father could be very self-absorbed. Only was out for what he can get for himself, even if it was at the expense of somebody's child. Oh, Leos. then something could be sniffing about the fact that somebody repeated something. This don't have to be the same parents. It looked like something originated though. When me saying that original, something originated with somebody's mom selling them to their dad for sexual favors. The problem is though, when somebody possibly got older, they connected to somebody who then tried to literally sacrifice them for success. But I'm gonna say this: the root of this is somebody's mom and dad. Something's going back to the beginning. Something is going back to the beginning. Somebody's parents. And I feel like it was just that. Somebody's dad and who they actually wanted to have a love connection with. And what somebody's mother allowed to happen. There go that 4 again. Somebody was young. Then you got 15 on her. Could be breaking down to a 6. I see 10 after that journey. Like, no, that... okay. I'm hearing that song, Cry For Me by... no, it's not even... That's what he say during the song, but it's called Cry by Anthony Hamilton. I get that cry. I do. Somebody could have been trying to sacrifice somebody for a home, but excuse me, y'all. I had to sneeze. All right now. I wanted to say something I used to say back in school when I used to sneeze. Like, I'm allergic to that boo. No, this ain't no laughing matter. That's why I was just like, maybe, it's something to do. I remember when I said something deals with foster home. Something definitely deals with foster home. And that's my apology, y'all. Something going on with my heat. It's crazy. It's like 1 minute it'll blow out hot and then it'll blow out cold. I'm not sure why it's doing it, but today is one of those days where it's blowing out cold. And it's messing with mine, like, It just has me sniffling, but I ain't got no cold, though. I'm definitely built different. I'm trying to tell you. It's just a natural reaction. If you ever been like in one type of environmental setting that is one temperature and then you instantly go right into the cold, or you go up under a fan, it's like a natural reaction for some reason. For me, anyways. But something can deal with foster home. And then we got this wealthy man. So somebody's father could actually been the one that tried to turn around and sacrifice somebody for successor. That's your dad that literally tried to sacrifice somebody for success. Now something could be very significant about a family home, though. So with that house call that came out here, somebody could have already been guilty of doing something here. And some of y'all, I hope this ain't as deep as somebody was trying to take their child's parent to family court here as a way of like taking custody of a child so that it can make it easier for another parent to be targeted. Because it's definitely here. Excuse me. Family home, family, death spell, adjudication, family court. What somebody expected was to receive a child, just to pull a child away from the parent that they were trying to sacrifice, and then have somebody taken out. And for some of y'all, somebody could have lost their job or the way they was trying to go about some shit here. I'm telling you, this for some of y'all, I'm breaking down somebody's whole plan here. Somebody was trying to backdoor somebody on a child here. Because at this point, somebody's child is what was possibly keeping them safe. Because this was a father here who did just that. They couldn't do something, or they wouldn't allow something to happen to a particular parent while the child was around them or with them, because they fear was probably losing their child. But that was the change somebody was trying to create. And somebody could be losing their job or something here. Something's karma though. Because like I said, somebody was trying to take somebody's child from them just so that the opposite parent could be targeted while the child wasn't with them, because I'm telling you. So the deal with somebody did something against their own family, put out some type of hit on their own family, had some type of death magic. Others, you got something deals with the past and how somebody already took somebody's, they already sacrificed somebody for a home. So something we seen about a family home then, with this family room. And I said that something can deal with several people that sat in one house and made up some type of plan. Got something just really deals with a family home. And somebody who's deceased. And with that coming out over there, it's like something deals with a house. Yeah, we got isolation. So somebody could be doing just that, coming out of isolation. I'll do with that in reverse. Somebody could be coming out of isolation. Those guys, no. Somebody could be needing to be mindful or something, though, because with this impasse, no. Okay. If somebody could be needing to come out of isolation, because with this impasse and miraculous, somebody's definitely being blocked off somebody's path here. There's somebody here that is, they connecting to a soulmate. And those guys, just be mindful, because something deals with like somebody who came in, acted like they wanted to connect to somebody, portrayed themselves to be a soulmate connection, but it could have been just that when somebody rejected the connection. Then somebody intended to do something to leave somebody in grief. And it deals with what they try to do behind somebody's back, but somebody could have slept on the fact somebody was highly gifted. Because the only cards you do got an upright from those is miracle is what started this. Somebody's a miracle. So somebody was gifted to somebody, and somebody actually, we're not getting into that deep. Something's definitely finna happen, Leos, though, in a miraculous way. I feel like now somebody needs to know the truth of when something really started. Because now it feels like people have made several different attempts to sacrifice somebody. And somebody's own parents could be behind some type of sacrifice too, or definitely involved in. Because I feel like the parents benefit from trying to keep their secret about the mother selling the child to the father for sexual favors. So if somebody else stepped in at some point here, wanted to become successful here, rich, or was just in a financial position, then that's when somebody did just that. They then tried to sacrifice somebody as far as like that death card, like take somebody completely out. Because it benefited these parents with some type of secret to never be uncovered. But it's okay, like something's definitely been investigated. I wouldn't even be surprised if somebody's not somebody's real father at this point. Because with that magnifying glass, something can be significant about that. You do have 4-4 though. Somebody's soulmate could be somebody who's very wealthy. Or I'm gonna say well off. Okay. But you got 13 on her breaking down to a 4 on her. So something is for somebody's protection here. I told you somebody's very magical. That's too many. Okay. Yeah, something did with somebody who even only engaged to somebody, like somebody only married somebody, asked somebody to marry them. They was a part of this too. So somebody's marriage was fake. They didn't realize somebody had a high calling from the Aquarius age. And some of you guys, somebody didn't realize that somebody had already had something happen to them when something started when somebody was a child. Somebody called somebody when they were vulnerable with this protect themselves. Somebody preys on the young people. I'll tell you that damn much. But somebody who also got involved in this, possibly just that, faked the marriage, only proposed to somebody and act like they wanted to marry somebody here with the intentions to do something here that dealt with sacrifice, and they didn't even realize something went back. So it's, I don't know how many situations, it could be 4 different times at this point, or 1 or 3 times somebody's made an attempt to try to remove a certain connection, but the basis of it started with their own parents. So this is a little dangerous in a sense, because somebody that keeps sending people your way, and you will be somewhere thinking that they real love connections and they not. They just coming in to manipulate somebody to finish off something that started with somebody's parents. Yeah, so we got I love you coming out. I just feel like somebody's loved heavily by the universe. And it's time for somebody to be able to come out of this isolative energy. Yeah. I'm telling you, somebody's angels is battling on their behalf. Or if somebody, that could be somebody's ancestors. Like I said, somebody here already took somebody's life for some type of home situation. So, we'll get one card from here. And I said that somebody may not even be somebody's actual father because it deals with the fact that somebody could have had an affair. That could be the secrecy. Like I said, somebody's mom and dad definitely keep it a secret. I feel like it's this her. But whatever somebody's mom may actually be keeping another secret about, though. But somebody's just a very secretive person. And this ain't the good secretive. This ain't where you just introverted. Okay? It's a secretive, like, no, always doing something up to no good secretive. Another secret is about some type of affair. So I said that somebody may actually be, something may be even deeper going on about who somebody's real father is. This is giving energy of Scorpio's last reading where it was like somebody's father is really their uncle and their uncle is really their father. But I actually watched that reading. When I looked at that old man on that card and then I looked at the younger man on the card and I was like, somebody may even need to be mindful of their own dad. So this has actually been in the working. There's somebody snooping through somebody's emails. I'm gonna just go ahead and keep going now. I told you somebody could be losing their job here. Something deals with an affair though. Who somebody was messing with on the side. Or somebody could have been messing with somebody at work. But we got more than one karmic. I told you there's more than one person involved in this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about 6 people. That's all women on here, but I don't feel like it's all women in real life. I just feel like several different connections. Somebody could have had fake friends, fake lovers, and they definitely had some fake family. But anywho, we got argumentative, never wrong. And then we need to talk. Persuasion, drugs, not interested in sex. Somebody just needs to be mindful. Okay. I do feel like Leos, if this is something significant about either your children or your siblings. Okay. It's hard to say your children though, because then it would make you the mom or the dad. But something also did with your parents. You see what I'm saying? So something can actually be trying to help you break some type of cycle here with your own kids, if that's the case. Because something deals with your parents then. And something they try to attempt to do to you. So for some of y'all, if you had like a family home, something significant about a particular ancestor that deal with a family home. I feel like for some of y'all, Leo, somebody could have reached out and told somebody something though. Or you may be reaching out and telling somebody something, or somebody may need to reach out and tell you something, or you may reach out and they just are, you allow somebody's comfortable with you where they may be able to share something with you. Okay, but like I said, this is a Leo. This could be somebody's parent. I feel like the only way this would be connected to a Leo's children, their own children, if it's connected to them needing to break some type of cycle and learning some type of deeper truth about their own parents. Because on another note, this couldn't be a Leo's child because it would make the Leo mother or the Leo father they're involved in. So, and I don't want to go that route with you guys. I don't feel like that your message is feeling so sensitive for that reason. I don't. Right now it's sensitive. Like if you notice my with the sniffly, it's like the crying energy. So it's like, no, I don't think that this is for a Leo that would have did this. If it is, it's a Leo that was part of some type of sacrifice and didn't realize that something actually go back to their parents actually trying to sacrifice the very person that they would possibly end on sacrificing. But no, it don't feel like it's that deep. It feel like, if anything, Leos, you're the different one that's meant to break some type of cycle for your own family. Okay? And something just deals with what you need to find out about your own parents. And I just feel like it's somebody here that resonates with either being sexually assaulted or molested or foster care. They actually went to a foster home. I keep telling people I was the only one out of all my siblings that ever reached a foster home. Baffles me. And it was by my sister Leo. She the one put me in there. Had them come and pick me up and take me. So, because I also haven't talked to her in almost 5 to 6 years either. Like I remember just trying to chase her down one of her birthdays, and everywhere I would go that they would tell me she was at, she would wind up leaving before I got there. And eventually, after it started to affect me emotionally, I just stopped. I stopped trying to be a part of somebody's life that's making it obvious that they was not trying to be a part of mine. For whatever reason. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys, Leos. I really hope that helps, and I will see y'all later.